Hi everyone, my name is Marta Schantz. I work for the Urban Land Institute, and today I am not actually talking to you about my day job. I am talking to you about my work with the City of Alexandria, Virginia's Environmental Policy Commission. Let's do it. So as my day job, I work for the Urban Land Institute. We are a global real estate industry group, and I lead our Sustainability Research Center. We make the business case for sustainability toward net zero, as well as with resilience and health and equity. We have a global impact, and we try and make big sweeping impact at scale. Now, locally, I moonlight as a commissioner with the City of Alexandria's Environmental Policy Commission, and here we advise staff and city council. You can see me right there. We advise staff and city council on topics around climate change and the environment. Perhaps not the most glamorous activity, but I am here today to talk to you about why I think it's a cool thing to do anyway. And first thing to say about that is that local government is very important. Leslie Knope obviously would be into this, like duh. But to be more serious, over the past few years I've been volunteering. I've gained tremendous value and also just had a very fulfilling experience advising on building policy, advising on lobbying efforts, advising on budget asks and asking developers to be more sustainable. And it's worth noting that for a lot of folks around DC, you may think, oh, Alexandria, it's so small. It's not actually that small. We have a population of 150,000 people. And so you think about all of this, like we are facing a climate crisis, and this is an area where I as a citizen have an opportunity for direct and meaningful impact over my city's carbon emissions. And that's because local emissions are a big effing deal. We think about carbon emissions at a national scale or a statewide or global scale, but action is happening at the local level. And so having an opportunity to engage through your environmental action plan, through a carbon emissions inventory that shows 57% of emissions are from buildings, that's really nice to be able to provide your input. So I have a few examples for you today. One is a developer, you can see me in the screenshot here as well. A developer had a special permit review that came across our Environmental Policy Commission's desk, and it wasn't great. And we gave some very strong feedback about how they could improve, and they ended up actually hiring a different consultant to do this work and really push on sustainability and improvements on carbon emissions and beyond. Another example is from a kind of high-profile stream restoration project of all things. We cover all things environmental within the Environmental Policy Commission. Local scientists, citizens made the argument that the local government wasn't taking the right scientific approach to restoring a stream in the community. It made local news. And then just one last example is, so City Council knows to reach out to us, citizens, on the Environmental Policy Commission when they have questions. So one reached out to me about heat pumps. It made my day. And so I talked to them about how heat pumps are important for the electrification movement, new construction. There's a real case there. And they shared it with their fellow City Council members and city staff. Like, that was cool. And before, that was a climate art from Nicole Kellner, my favorite climate artist of heat pumps. In conclusion, I highly recommend everyone check out volunteer opportunities locally to bring your sustainability smarts to your local community. I do own a shirt that says local politics is sexy. Don't be too jealous. I just will leave it with you to think global and act local.